Panther Nation, what's good? This is CJ with 2FansInTheStands. Now, day 3 of Panthers training camp is in the books. And I just wanted to give you a quick recap of what we saw out there today. Few things I want to talk about. Number one, I'm going to talk about the offensive line. Now, we all know the big question at right guard is who's going to start since Austin Corbett is going to miss a few games at the start of the season. So I did see Cade Mays out there at right guard with the first string offensive line. And another interesting thing I saw was Justin McCray with the second string offensive line playing center. Now let's switch to the other side of the trenches, talk about the defensive line. Derek Brown, ladies and gentlemen, is a problem. Okay. Now I know he's going up against some of the backup offensive linemen, but in this clip here, if we can expect this from him for the rest of training camp, preseason, regular season, and he can continue to build off his momentum that he had late in last year's campaign, I'm all for it. So y'all just take a look at this play. When the ball is snapped, now mind you, the guard does get tripped up and go down, but Derek Brown does what Derek Brown is supposed to do. He gets in the backfield and makes a play. Now, regular season, this is a tackle for loss, and I know all of Panther Nation will take that any day. Number two, what's been everybody's favorite topic and been on everybody's mind since the draft, Bryce Young. Okay. Bryce Young continues to do what Bryce Young does. He still looks good out there, folks. Now, he did make one mistake and he threw a ball that he probably shouldn't have, and it got picked off by Shaq Thompson. But if you look at this play, Shaq picks up Shi Smith and he stays in Shi Smith hip pocket the entire route. Now, Bryce probably should have held on to this ball, threw it in the dirt. I will say this, probably a bad pass from him. He shouldn't have threw it. But give credit where credit is due to Shaq. He made a hell of a play on the ball and got the pick. Now, even with the interception, Bryce Young is still Bryce Young. He made a nice pass out to Adam Thielen, stepped up in the pocket, hit Tommy Tremble, also found his tight end, Hayden Hurst. And the one thing I still like about Bryce Young, he puts the ball where it needs to be. Okay, he is an accurate passer. He has a good arm, and he's still out there making decisions. And it doesn't look like it's taking him, an extraordinary amount of time to make these decisions, because today we did see Andy Dalton and Matt Corral still kind of doing what they've been doing this entire training camp. It's like they're back there and they're taking way too long to make decisions to get the ball out. Now, still training camp, no pads, jerseys, shorts. So they still got time to fix this, but we definitely gonna have to see better out of them too. And I also want to point out, since the second day of practice, the defense has looked like it's been on a mission, especially today. They brought a lot of pressure, And on a lot of them plays, Bryce Young would have been sacked. If this was regular game, regular speed, he would have got sacked a few times a day. But from what I'm seeing from the defense, I'm liking it. I see Jeremy Chin lined up at the line of scrimmage, coming off the edge. See Frankie Louvu coming off the edge. Whether they're switching things up, everybody's moving around on the defensive line. So I'm interested to see how this is going to play out for the regular season. As always, Panther Nation, if you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, turn on those post notification bells so you know when our videos come out. We are overjoyed with the amount of support that we received since training camp, and we're still on our way to 1,000 subscribers. So y'all please help us get to that goal. Be greatly appreciated. And as always, Panther Nation, keep pounding.